Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon, and I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls seem polite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Yes, back again. Back again. Oh, am I getting copyrighted by troops? Troops, please. Anyway, I'm on some mad stuff. Almost did a swear. Look at that. January. Not even a draw in January. Undefeated, but with all wins. Mad. Mad. Never did I think I would win an entire month of games. Never. Never. Not even that good. But now we've got February to follow up with. Only 5 games. So hopefully not too strenuous. We've got Hull City to start off with, who are in 4th. Quite a big... Actually, that is something I want to look at. Player of the Month nominees. I'm pretty sure there's a goalkeeper in there, which I don't think I've ever seen before. That's George Long, isn't it? Yeah, I've never seen a goalkeeper get put up for Player of the Month before. That's pretty insane, actually. Right, Colchester coming up here. Who we are going to quick sim this game at the risk of losing our momentum. Because I want to play Hull there 2 days afterwards. I actually don't know who else is the biggest threat. Lincoln are in 10th. So it'll probably be Lincoln and Hull that we play. I may play Wigan, but we'll see once I come round to that. We're going to go with the strongest team for the quick sim. Just get it over and done with. We've actually drawn 1-1 and it's taken an 86th minute equaliser. No, 88th minute equaliser. We absolutely dominated, but it's taken an 88th minute equaliser from Luke Jeffcott to get us that draw. It was a sim, mate. I wasn't even there. I think about it, Gribbs. You've played alright since I moved you to central midfield, to be fair to you. But also, I'm not over-invested in there.
Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you. Can we take your seats? And we'll start.
I'm not over-invested in trying to... Oh, I completely skipped that. Won't underestimate. 6-pointer. How have your preparations been going? Our best will beat anybody. Commanding all expectation all season. Top chance. Yeah, we've got a special group of players. And we've got a deadly attacking 4. So Barnsley and Hull both drew their games as well. So even though we drop points, Barnsley don't capitalise on it because they only get a point themselves. Hull don't capitalise on it. I think Luton did capitalise on Hull dropping points. No, actually Luton were already above Hull, weren't they? Yeah, Luton now actually just have a game in hand on Hull. Yeah. So this is a big game for Luton as well. We are going to keep the team the same. I was going to say with a view to sell, but I actually just remembered that Brough is leaving us, so we don't need to sell him because he's going anyway. Junior Adamu on an absolute goal-scoring rampage.
A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon.
First against 4th. We've dropped our first point of the episode already. And George Long is just on the bench. Josh McGuinness on the bench as well. James Scott starting up top against us this time. We had Ugbo last time. Doherty, Hanneman, Smallwood, Elder, Wadgy boy. I don't know what I'm doing. So I think they're at they've got one of their strongest teams. We're at our strongest team, but we do have a little bit of fatigue on the lads. But we need to keep racking up those points so we can try and win this title. But we don't get the ball off of him. Honeyman tried to take the shot. Felt pretty confident we'd be fine there. Can we counter now? Idris Kanu, he's got to run at his man here. Elliott. He's going to find Austin Gale. I'm going to go back to Elliott. Going to find Kanu again. Kanu fakes around the corner, gets around his man, and he's going to slam one into the bottom corner. That's just Idris Kanu stuff. You thought the fullback should probably do a little bit better there against him, to be honest, after the fake shot. But Idris Kanu knocks it around one side, goes round him, and then slots it in. Just here, look, there's the fake shot, knocks it round him. Good finish. Well done, Driss. That's his 24th goal of the season. He's definitely hunting Adamu. Adamu, I believe, is on 32. He definitely wants that golden boot still, Idris Kanu. There's a fair few games left, so he could still get it. Now, Tom Beadling can break away in these areas. Oh, that's not the pass I was actually going for, but... Oh, Idris almost stretches to get there. We do almost play through. That first ball was not what I was expecting. I was actually trying to get a quick 1-2 and go to Austin Gale. That looked like it just bounced next to him. If anything, that's coming off Lewis Potter's arm. You're chatting rubbish. That's handball. It's not even touched him. Wow. Okay then, game. You want to play it like that? Ah, he's gone the other side. Nah, undeserved. Undeserved. I know handballs do that every now and then, but that's a giveaway by the game there. They don't deserve that whatsoever. They've played well attacking. If they had scored the header, I would have said fine. Because they have deserved to probably score at some point. But that's not a penalty, ever. In any way, shape or form. It's literally not touched him. If anything, it's come off Keane Lewis Potter's arm before as well. If you're giving Sumahoro... How is that a foul now? This referee. I think he might be on the... Might be on the old, what am I trying to say? Might be getting some wages from Hull City here. Might be on the old payroll, that's what I meant to say.
Elliott.
Good run by Adamu. We deserve to go back in front, and we're going to. Don't try and screw me out of this game. Don't try and screw me out of it, refs. I see you. You linesmen, you refs, you've got your unions, you decide who you want to win and who you don't. Not against me. Not today.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And then through on goal, do you go for placement or do you go for power?
You don't do it. We got Junior Adamu, we got Idris Kanu. They are our lethal strikes duo. You don't mess with them. And now we're in front. Like we deserve to be in the first place. Should be half time not long after this kickoff. There you go. Half time. Should be 2-0 in my opinion. It's 2-1. We will accept that it's 2-1. And we will go forward into the next half. George Honeyman is finding these little spaces very well. Oh, that's a great ball. And it's 2-2. Again, not sure they deserve it, but that was a good ball, to be fair. They deserve that goal. They just don't deserve the first one.
Well, here it is again. You're trained from a young age to get in those sort of positions.
Zach Jules has really got to put a better effort in there to try and intercept that ball. That's really not quite good enough from him, to be fair. Come on, boys. Where's the space that you're meant to be opening up for us? Can we roll that across? Yes, we can. 3-2. Like I told you, I'm just going to try and score the goals. I don't really mind how they go in, as long as they go in. 3-2, lovely little bit of build-up play. We had to be patient with it for a while there. We got lucky to get the deflection back, but then Idris spots Adamu, who's just managed to bring himself back on side, rolls it across the box, and obviously Adamu in that position, if he had missed that, I think I would have been releasing him. 34 goals now for Junior Adamu. Going in, making challenges, getting the ball for us, moving forward with it. That's a great cross to the back post. He's offside though. That was a lovely, it was almost a chip. I did mean to cross it, but it was almost a chip at the back post there. Josh McGuinness coming on now. That means they're probably going to look for a bit more of an aerial route. Bit more hold-up play. Here it comes already. Zach Jules wins the first one. It's a bad clearance by them. Oh, Dami tries to go round Josh Emmanuel, but the ball doesn't end up rolling through. Can't win it. They're going to loft one over into the space. Malik Wilkes is going to smash that ball back to the defence, to the centre-backs in fact. Again, it's coming forward with it now, but the referee's not going to give them a chance to go forward, and we're going to win 3-2 against Hull City. Tough fought game. George Honeyman played very well. Hull City played around our midfield very well as well. That was tough. Alright, we got a game against Oxford. They're in 12th, so I might play this game, to be fair, and give some of the other guys, give some of the other lads a run in the team. So I play this one, and then Lincoln, I think it was, I said I was going to play, wasn't it? And then I'll sim Wigan. Yeah, I did, sorry, I keep getting distracted. Yeah, I did criticise Harris a lot, as everybody knows, but I wouldn't say, I've enjoyed the saves he's been making more recently, but we'll have to wait and see. So Rob Hunt gets his first start. Matthew Platt coming into the team for the first time in a while. Dior Angus, John Buckley and Callum Gribbin all coming into the first team for the first time in a while as well. Hopefully they can come in and all have good performances. We will have to wait and see. Callum Gribbin, last time I used him as a central midfielder, I enjoyed a lot. He is also a player that I'm still open to selling next season, should it come about. I don't know a lot of the Oxford United team. Same formation that we just played against with Hull City. Hull exploited it quite well. We did manage to get goals, but they Hull City worked it around the midfield very well. Seems like Oxford are very interested in trying to exploit those wing positions. Good cross inside. Oxford are chipping the ball all over the shop, and we can't keep up with it right now. He gets a head on that. Idris was there to challenge him, but it does get sliced a little bit. We will we'll have to wake up a little bit, lads, if we're gonna win this game. Callum, that's a bit better from you. Dior Angus here gets a chance on goal, and he finishes his first opportunity on goal. Well done, Dior. Angus. Nah, that's a good finish, to be fair. It was well played. Slots it under the keeper. Probably undeserved, considering Oxford have been definitely the more dangerous attacking team to start this game. I need to try and stop saying so much, don't I? I say far too often. But yeah, Oxford were definitely the more dangerous going forward in the beginning of this game. But I've accidentally skipped how many goals Angus has. But we take the lead. And also, big fan of this formation. When they play defensively here, they sort of shift into a completely different formation. Callum Gribbin skips around his man well. Can he get the ball into... Oh! He does find Dior Angus at the near post, who gets a good head on it, but it's a very good save from the keeps. Thought he might just be able to drop that in near post. Keeper manages to parry it over. John Buckley to whip this in. Quite close to the keeper. Beedlin, you need to win that header. You do. Driss is on it, but he's not got a lot of support, so I'm going to go back to Platt, who gets pressed. But that's alright, because he's not going to break that easily. We are a bit spread now. Thank God Zach Jules got a foot to that, because otherwise I think the man on the far side would have been completely free. I'm going to now try and find it over to him, and they do find it over to him, but it's a good save by Lance Harris. Well saved, lad. Go to that man at the near post again. They've hit the crossbar. That man at the near post, who has matched up against Idris Kanu twice now, is very bloody difficult to stop from winning headers. Good tackle by Zach Jules, but they're going to feather one in. I could see it as soon as that ball got played. I couldn't get anyone across to it. Another game. Another way to concede in a terrible way. Like, who gets pulled across there? Zach Jules is over there, Platt's over there, and Kagossi. All three centre-backs are all stood on one side of the box. Lads, there's three of you for a reason. Spread out. Jesus Lord, man. Rob Hunt is still on that side, is on the right side as well for some reason, so... Jesus. I don't really know what's happened there, but it's 1-1 now against Oxford. It's not. This should not be a game that we're struggling this much in. Not the ball I meant, but I found it. John Buckley plays through Idris Kanu. And that will be Idris Kanu's last action of the game, because for someone of his level, he needs to be scoring there. Going to put this one here. Gone towards Kagossi again. Kagossi does get on target this time, but it's not a great header, to be honest. Speaking of Kagossi, he's on it this time. John Buckley can find Adamu. This is what we brought him on for, and he shows Idris that's how you finish from that side. Junior Adamu comes off the bench, and of course, in Junior Adamu fashion, scores another goal. Come on, Junior. That's why we put you in the team. That's why we purchased you. That's why we brought you off the bench. John Buckley, who really hasn't had an amazing game, to be fair to him, finally sort of wakes up and plays a good ball through. And Junior Adamu, as soon as he's in that box, we've said it time and time again, as soon as he's in that box, you just get the confidence that he's going to be able to score. Last few minutes here. Going to give... Something that I've been contemplating is putting Gale here. I don't know if he's off there. He's not. It's a good first time ball from Austin Gale. Can we find Callum Gribbin late on? We can find Callum Gribbin late on. I'm not going to watch this because we don't really deserve to celebrate like that. It was a tough game, but we don't deserve to celebrate like that. Callum Gribbin, up until that point, I wouldn't say has had an amazing game, but he did well to finish that one. So we do come away with a 3-1 victory. I think the 2-1 was probably more justified. We did outplay them there, as you can see, to be fair. I'm going to do this press conference, but it'll probably be off camera. Barnsley get a 3-0 win as well. Right. That's a nice win. We have had some tough games this episode, to be fair. I'll tell them great performance. I don't think it was a great performance personally, but we'll still tell them that. We still have our 11-point lead because Barnsley haven't played their game in hand yet. So we are still we've still got a nice little gap at the top. It is nice to have a striker like Junior Adami that you can just rely on anytime. We've got 3 development plans finishing here. Brockbank is going to change full time to a right wing back. Like I said, it doesn't make that much of a difference to the lad, but makes me feel a lot better. We're going to put him on attacking wing back. Actually, I want this crossing to be slightly better. It's not that amazing right now. Our young lad Billy Morgan is going to go up to a cam, and he's now 58 rated from 57, which isn't amazing. He's quite slow. He was a right winger, really, with these stats. That is rather surprising. I'm going to put him on attacking midfielder training because right now he actually can't play in that position. We're going to swap Rob Hunt to a left wing back now. And what I want to do for him is also probably attacking wing back because his passing's not incredible either. We still have 2 games left. Next one there's a sim against Wigan. And then we finish the episode with the game against Perry loan offer, Samuel Perry. Coventry want to take him on a year loan. That will be next year. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Wigan have actually moved up to 13th place now. They were, what, 15th, 16th a minute ago? No, they were 13th, sorry, weren't they? Yeah, they were. That's me being stupid. So yeah, we're going to sim this game. I think I'm going to sim cast it. Oh, NBA talk right there. That's not what it's called. Going to just do the interactive sim.
And now they get the ball rolling.
Wrapped up a little bit there.
Oh,
I thought Junior Adami was through there, but he is this time, and Junior Adami has scored. Put us 1-0 up.
It was on the cards. The opening goal of the game then.
So a good start from the boys. Hopefully we can continue it and drive on for a win. But they are playing through here and they're going to equalise pretty much instantly, as I say. Hopefully we can drive on for a win. Defence in this episode has not been playing particularly well. I wonder if it's the effect of having Sumahoro step in. He did step in well last time we asked him to, though. From the looks of things. We find Beadling in the box, surprisingly. Not a player you often see getting in the box. Austin Gale goes through this time, though, and Austin Gale now is going to score a goal. Playing around well.
Looks promising, this.
That was a little bit of a strange pass. Or we do chip it to the back post, but Idris Kanu can't get to it, and that's going to be half-time there. We've been dominating the game again, as we usually do. Oh, I just accidentally quick sim the game. I didn't even see the result myself. Did we get a win? We did. I honestly don't know what's happened there, boys. I've just absolutely had a mare. Yeah, well, we do win. Austin Gale's now up to the 4th in the goal scoring charts, which is quite surprising for a central midfielder. Lincoln, last game of the episode. I almost said the season there. That would be exciting, wouldn't it? Oh, we've drawn City in the cup. Oh, that is a massive game for us. Round of 5. Barrow against Manchester City. I think we're the lowest ranked team still in the competition. I'm pretty sure Rotherham are Championship, aren't they? Birmingham are definitely Championship. Bournemouth might be Prem, but probably Championship. Yeah, Rotherham are definitely Championship. Yeah, so we're the lowest ranked team. We're going to go up next episode against Manchester City, who currently sit 3rd place in the Premier League, 1 point off of top spot. That is a big game. That's probably the biggest game, or the biggest team we've played yet in the series. I don't think we've played any Premier League teams yet in the series, actually. But to get City That's a big one. My 100th game coming up as Barrow manager. Very exciting. Can we walk away with a win against Lincoln in my 100th game? That would be preferable if we could.
So the initial 11 for the home side.
Ethan Ross in goal. See how many of these players do I even know.
High pressing.
Well, high pressing, high energy. I played this system at Arsenal many a year under George Graham.
No Hopper actually, because he gave us a bit of trouble last time. Oh, I've skipped our lineup, but it's our normal lineup, so you don't really need to see it anyway. And now they come forward with it. Austin Gale and Beedling seem to be almost changing roles recently. Lincoln are in the box now, but they're not going to do much with it. Harry Brockbank gets a foot to it, and it's going to find Tom Beedling here. Can he get that to Austin Gale? Austin Gale holds his man off and keeps on to the ball. Junior Adamu into the box. Junior Adamu, typical finish. Barrow AFC, typical counter-attack and lead. That's what we look for. Austin Gale does very well. Almost does a Paul Pogba arm to the chest of the man that's trying to get the ball off of him. Holds him off well. He does get that weird little drag back again, but as soon as Junior Adamu gets away from his man, the man's not far behind him, to be fair, but just that step behind so that he can't put the challenge in. Junior Adamu gets a clear run on goal. You know he's going to score it, so 37 goals for the season. Williams, play that down the wing. So long ball forward, trying to find Adamu. I thought Austin Gale might try and go to that one. We'll hold the space with Austin Gale. They're going to go across here. That's a good ball. Once again, we concede immediately after we score.
Let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique.
Just too immobile from the defensive lad. Zach Jules as well. You've got to be able to see that man. You've got to do something there. You're the leader of this team. You've got to do better at the back there. You're too static. You stood still and the ball's been played around you. Good interception by Czech. Now we've got to come away with it. Right, Idris. You haven't had a massive impact on the games recently. I tried to send him down the line. Ref, that's definitely a corner. I mean, are you blind? How are you a linesman if you don't think that's a corner? Absolute joke. He's literally come across and deflected the ball. Sure, but it's not a corner. Well done. Rubbish, mate. Absolute rubbish. We're going to go in at 1-1. Lincoln have played well. I don't know, we've been a bit slow in this one, to be honest. We haven't seemed to really wake up early on in this game. We're just too slow. The runs are slow, the passing's slow, the movement's slow. And we keep getting hit with stuff like this, where players just... I mean, how have you not got back there, Sumahara? You were there first.
Well, yeah, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two. Seems to have a bright future ahead of him. He really
He's
does.
off.
Hopefully,
Well, he's not going to get the ball anyway, so...
He can continue his development.
Alright, boys, we've got to turn it up a little bit. I mean, look at that from Tom Beedling. He's just miscontrolled the ball that's in front of his leg.
54 minutes played, 2-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan.
A lot of teams are doing this sort of line of pressure against us right now as well. That's not good enough from Elliott. He's not been particularly influential in the last couple of games either. So maybe people are trying to... Maybe teams are starting to suss us out. That is just rubbish from the game, because I've won that tackle legit there. Oh, am I going to concede off that as well? That is absolute bollocks, man. If we lose this game to that, I'm going to be livid. I got that ball cleanly off of the man, and then Sumahara gets stuck on the back of the player. Rubbish game. Absolute rubbish. Going to go for a more high pressure, more intensity. Junior Adamu from kickoff is still in the midfield. What is he doing? Come on, boys, wake up. I'm absolutely livid with that goal, though. I'm absolutely livid. There's no bloody way. I make a challenge and they keep onto the ball because my player gets stuck on them. Like, what is that? Junior Adamu equalises. I'm not particularly thrilled to even have to equalise there, because I feel like we probably should be in the lead off of that one.
Well, look at this again. It's all about being in the
I'll
right
give them, they
place
did
at the
well
right
to
time.
in the build-up
And
to
that's all Reigns is only
get
one
to
winner.
that point, but we are actually going to bring, I'm going to bring Idris off because he's not having a good game.
Well,
I'm going to switch to more, switch back to balance. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to stay on attacking. Try and press them and try and get a go-ahead goal, because I don't want to settle for a draw.
This looks promising.
Gossi wins that one.
And giving the ball away.
Right, we've got a big chance to counter-attack here.
And the break looks on.
No! Oh, like, come on!
Came to nothing.
No, I'm livid about that, man. How's that not gone to Elliot? I've played it to Elliot. The game can clearly see that I want that to go to Elliot. He's down the middle. He's free. I've been enjoying the game recently, but that I'm not sure about, to be honest.
Lewis.
I'm going to switch into an even more attacking
Under
formation.
pressure
Just press as hard as we can and try and get something out of this game here. I think we might even switch. Yeah, we've even switched formations here. To go 3 back, get even more attacking going on here. I want to win from this. That one's really upset me. Because Elliot could have gone through on goal there, but it's not allowed me to do so.
Gale.
Jeffcott's in the box. Oh, he's not past it, man. It's a bad game. Bad game. I'm not happy about that one. The team just played really, really poor. Really poor. Especially going into this big game against City as well. The last thing I want to do is have a poor performance. I'm really unhappy about that one. Really unhappy about that one. Rob Hunt finished his development again. Oh. You can see that one got my blood boiling a little bit. But yeah, we do have City coming up to begin next episode. We don't take any losses again. We are undefeated again, which is great, but I don't know. I feel like we should have won that last game. Only 5 episodes next game, 5 episodes game after, well, 6 probably, because there's no point in doing 1 episode with 1 game in it. So, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and peace.